bag with Devin Williams there in the eighth. How did you think he threw the ball?
Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously, the walk there to Wade after getting the leadoff hitter hurt. Thought it looked like he made a decent pitch getting in on Lockridge that he was able to kind of fight off, and then gets a big strikeout and then loses their eyes. So obviously the walks hurt. So it set them up there.
What did you see on the pitches that Weaver made to Machado and Bogaerts?
I mean, two pretty big-time swings. It looked like Bogaerts got to a pretty good pitch, like knowing that ride and carries there and was able to get to it and stay level with it. So I just thought they put two good swings on. I thought Luke had a pretty good fastball tonight, and they were able to sync it up. Obviously,
both teams have to do it, but what are the toughest parts about playing in these types of conditions?
Yeah, I mean, just everything. Late, it was pretty good most of the game, and then late, obviously right before the rain delay, and then late, the field's getting a little muddy, so just having that good footing and stuff. The play Peraza makes there in the top of the ninth, getting across, pretty difficult play that he made there, and Goldie finishing off. So just makes it a little more challenging.
Max and Greg. Greg, go ahead.
Did you consider keeping Cruz in there after he threw two pitches to finish seventh?
Yeah.
Why not go with him in for the eighth?
Just set up for Devin there. Cruz had thrown 2 innings 2 days ago, so wanting to not overdo it there and keep everyone in play here moving forward too.
Devin had such a great track record coming in here. How do you explain the struggles he's had so far?
I think the biggest thing is just, again, command and being ahead and not putting guys on. Stuff's there. Stuff's fine, and I do believe he'll get on a roll and be lights out and dominant. But, it's just, the command part of it where the, walks are getting behind in certain situations have hurt him a little bit.
Anyone else? Eric.
He's had a tough go of it, particularly here. Do you worry about his mental state at all pitching at Yankee Stadium?
I think once he gets righted and really starts to string them together, as great as he's been will show up, and then you start building real confidence because you're dialed and you have the ability to dominate. So. We just got to continue to stack those, and it doesn't necessarily happen overnight when you go through it a little bit, and we all go through it a little bit. We all go through tough times and stretches in this game, and he'll get through it.
Aaron.
Just Rodon tonight.
Yeah.
What did you think of him?
I mean, terrific. Yeah, I mean, I thought his command was really good tonight. Mixed changeup with the really good slider. Stayed out of, didn't make any mistakes. It didn't seem like, just because, this might have been one of those games where it felt like his command was probably the best. Whereas last time I thought his stuff was overwhelming. This time I thought the command was excellent.